Have you ever noticed something strange about attraction? The moment someone pulls away, suddenly you want them more. It's a frustrating, confusing, and almost magnetic pull. But what if I told you it has very little to do with the other person, and everything to do with predictable and, frankly, slightly embarrassing patterns in your own brain? In this video, we're going to deconstruct the psychology of the chase. And by the end, you'll understand exactly why your brain turns into a detective the moment someone leaves you on red. Let's start with the scarcity effect. Our brains are hardwired to assign greater value to things that are rare. This is why a limited edition sneaker causes a small riot. It's why you suddenly need to pet the one cat in the room that wants absolutely nothing to do with you. Or think about that exclusive party you did uncare about until you found out it was guest list only. When a person's attention becomes scarce, our brain applies the exact same logic. Their validation transforms from a nice bonus into a precious must-have commodity. Their withdrawal creates a perceived increase in their value, triggering an instinctual urge to acquire what we might lose. It's a survival mechanism from our evolutionary past, repurposed for the modern dating world. Now, let's add another layer: intermittent reinforcement. This is when your brain gets hooked on inconsistent rewards. It's the same principle that makes slot machines so addictive. A jackpot is possible. So you keep pulling the lever. In dating, this looks like the classic hot and cold behavior. One day, they're incredibly engaged and affectionate. The next, they're distant and vague. That inconsistency creates a powerful dopamine loop. A text message after a day of silence. That's your jackpot. A last-minute invitation to hang out after a week of being ignored. Jackpot again. Your brain gets a rush, not from the attention itself, but from the anticipation of it. The chase becomes a gamble, and the unpredictability is what makes it so thrilling. This uncertainty sends your brain into overdrive, creating the overthinking loop. When someone's behavior is inconsistent, your brain desperately tries to find a pattern. You start replaying conversations, analyzing every word, every emoji. They used a period. Are they mad at me? Or is it a formal, respectful period? You become a digital detective, scrolling through their social media. They liked their ex's photo from 3 years ago at 2 a.m. What does it mean? This cognitive effort puts the person at the center of your mental world. Someone who was a minor character is suddenly the main plot, not because of who they are, but because they've become an unsolved puzzle. But there's one more trap: the sunk cost fallacy. This is our tendency to continue an endeavor once an investment in money, effort, or time has been made. After weeks or months of chasing someone, you've invested a lot of emotional energy. The thought of walking away feels like a waste of all that effort. So you keep going, not because you're still hopeful, but because you've already paid so much to be there. Your brain tells you, "I can't quit now. I've come too far." This is how we get stuck, throwing good energy after bad, hoping to justify the initial investment. So, what does this all mean? When you find yourself chasing someone, you're often not chasing the person at all. You're chasing the resolution of scarcity, the next dopamine hit, the answer to the overthinking loop, and the justification of your sunk costs. You're chasing the feeling of finally being chosen. But here's the crucial insight. Once you understand the psychology, you gain the power to observe your own patterns. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking it. It allows you to stop being a part-time detective and go back to being the main character of your own story. Investing your energy not in what is una bailable, but in what is real and consistently there.